You're watching BBC World News with me, Karin Giannoni. The latest headlines. As China celebrates the Lunar New Year, a massive campaign's underway to try to stop the spread of the new virus that's killed 26. We're going to stay with that story because China has intensely cracked down on the coronavirus that's now killed 26 people, as we were saying. Drastic measures, including travel restrictions and landmark closures, have been implemented at breakneck speed in the hopes of containing the virus during one of the biggest population movements in the world, Lunar New Year. Now, during China's New Year Gala show, a last-minute segment was added to address China's response to the coronavirus. Let's just listen to it.
这可能是春晚历史上给主持人留下准备时间最短的一次。
从各地方部门的快速跟进，到专家医生的全身心投入，
生命中的每一天。
Well, to talk about that is our China media analyst, Kerry Allen. Kerry, just take us through what we were seeing there. What were they being told?
Well, this was introduced at the last minute. I mean, normally, the Spring Festival, you have these big singing, dancing performances, a lot of emphasis on the happiness and positivity, and that is still coming through in this segment. So there's an emphasis on Xi Jinping giving a statement early in the week and saying that, that he's encouraging people to do the most they can. There are segments with medical workers, and they're saying that they're exhausted because of all this, and they're based within Hubei province, in Wuhan and other cities, but they're working hard, and there's a real emphasis on they're doing the most they can, and we all support them.
So to a background of all sorts of things that could be quite alarming, like closing down major landmarks, restricting travel in and out of major cities. This is sort of to tell the Chinese people, we're taking care of you, we're doing what we can, and we have control of the situation.
Yeah, and I can't emphasise enough how important this show is. So
the biggest event on television in the world, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yes, yeah. In fact, last year the figures were about 1.1 billion viewers.
Wow.
So yeah, this year, I mean, bearing in mind that people are being encouraged all throughout the country not to go to cinemas, not to go to parades. I mean, parades are being cancelled. That means that, yeah, we're going to see much higher figures this year, because literally it's on every channel almost. It's all that people can do. They can sit and watch this show.
We think those who tragically have died from this virus so far have been elderly, but how alarmed are Chinese people, and how much are they expressing that? You look at social media a lot. What are they saying?
They are very alarmed. I mean, and we have seen as well that one of the deaths was the youngest death was 45 years old. Right. So yeah, the emphasis in official media is on the majority of people being elderly and having underlying health problems. But government media have been trying to give a degree of transparency and saying just how many people might be affected by this. And they've identified that nearly 10,000 people have actually been in contact with people who are either suspected cases or have got the virus.
Is China, has it learnt lessons from previous health scares? We were discussing with the previous guest about what happened with SARS back in 2003. Lessons were learnt from that. Yes,
absolutely. I mean, they've been emphasising, they've been bringing out medical specialists who dealt with SARS, who've been saying on official media that this isn't SARS, it's nowhere near as widespread as SARS was. It can be controlled. Also, a lot is being done very rapidly. I mean, given that China did deal with SARS, it learnt a lot of lessons. So, for example, one of the things that we're seeing today is a hospital being built that's going to be 25,000 square metres, and that's going to be built by the 3rd of February. And
gosh,
thousands more extra
quite
beds.
A turnaround.
Yeah.
That's just over a week.
Yes.
And it's specifically in reaction to this?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Kerry, thank you very much, Kerry Allen, China media analyst.